Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome back. If you've been here before and if you're new, welcome into my channel. This is Angie from Recover Me. We're going to read from the Book of Reflections, the AA literature. I had dropped out. We might next ask ourselves what we mean when we say that we have harmed other people. What kinds of harm do people do one another anyway? To define the word harm in a practical way, we might call it the result of instincts in collision, which cause physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual damage to people. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 80. It has been, I had been to 8th step meetings, always thinking, I really haven't harmed many people, mostly myself. But the time came when I wrote my list out, and it was not as short as I thought it would be. I either liked you, disliked you, or needed something from you. It was that simple. People hadn't done what I wanted them to do, and intimate relationships were out of hand because of my partner's unreasonable demands. Were these sins of omission? Because of my drinking, I had dropped out, never sending cards, returning calls, being there for other people, or taking part in their lives. What a grace it has been to look at these relationships, to make my inventories in quiet, alone with the God of my understanding, and to go forth daily with a willingness to be honest and forthright in my relationships. So there you go from the Book of Reflections for today. So let's tap in, folks, and we'll see what our spirit guides have for us today. I'm using the Radiant Tarot once more. So let's see, Holy Angels, Holy Spirits, please guide us in this act of divination and bring through the messages for this lovely collective of mine in sobriety. What do they need to know for their highest good and the highest good of all? Please consider everybody who needs to hear this message and make sure it gets to those who need it the most at the time I post it. So thank you, Spirit Guides. Let's see what we have in the present situation. Current energy. What's the current energy for this collective? The Devil card. Wow. Straight off the bat. Devil energy. It's toxicity. We'll have to get more on this. Toxicity, addictions, codependencies. What else do we have? The Lover's card. Whew, look at this. They're almost like polar opposites. This is change together and this is willingly being together. The choice is what the Lover's card can mean. We'll hold off on making any assertions just yet. Let's see what we get for what you need to focus on. What do you need to focus on at this time, please? Show us clearly, please, Spirit. What does this collective need to focus on? King of Swords. This is a card of intelligence. Sword energy. The king takes action regarding what he knows. We keep going. What do we have here in the recent past? What do we have in the recent past, please? The Two of Cups. This is definitely about connections, relationships. Let's see what else. Need to loosen your grip on something, I think, is the message. Ready? Star card. Like two major arcana in the middle of your reading. It tells me there's a big change underway. There's a big something. The more major arcana appear in your reading, and we have 3 now out of 5. Yeah. Star card is card of Aquarius. It's a card of wish fulfillment, healing, hope, all those lovely things. Use this. Cover up the nudity. Let me see. What's going on in the near future? Healing, hope, and wish fulfillment is the star card. Let's see the near future energy. I'm getting this feeling that, yeah, there's very specific cards want to come out here for you today. That's why they're very slow to draw, I reckon. What is the near future energy? The spirit is not being ambiguous here with you at all. It's a very direct message. So, let's see. Near future energy for this collective, please. We need to be patient. That's another message I'm getting. Near future. There's a message here about surrendering to some kind of process. Divine timing. Things come in their own time. Give yourself time to take time. Maybe about a choice. What do we have in the near future here, please, for this gorgeous collective? Thank you, Spirit. Discernment. I'm telling you, this is one of the slowest readings I've ever done. Let me see. Look at that. Page of Cups. Cups are about emotion. So there's somebody coming towards you with an offer. And you're really going to need to consider what have been your codependencies in the past. I think that's what you're looking at the moment. 2 cups can be relationship. Like relationships are all over this. So it can be family and friends, co-workers, you know, but lovers, you know. I think this is about a love relationship. What is your guidance from Spirit? The Empress. Empress energy is Taurus energy. You need to focus on guidance from Spirit is Empress, Taurus energy. Now, Taurus might be prominent in your chart. It doesn't have to be. The Empress is very magnetic. She is all about growth, spirituality. Very intuitive. The mum in the tarot, the mother of the tarot. She's all about growth and fertility. So, you know, everywhere she puts her energy, the rivers flow, I'm hearing. We have to keep going. It's a feeling of abundance, sitting in your sovereignty, sitting in your power there. Male or female, it's just the energy of the card. What else do we have for this collective? You need to focus on not chasing is coming through with that as well. Whatever it is, it should come to you. And you need to be patient maybe with it. 3 of Swords. This 3 of Swords talks about betrayal, heartache. Things were unforgivable. Left you traumatized in some instances, but some of you just, the scars need healing, I'm hearing. Let's see what else. Page of Wands. This is taking action. It can be a messenger, a child, a younger energy, but Wands energy is taking action, inspired action. Okay, and the potential outcome. The Judgment card wanted to show itself, but I'm not sure if that's your potential outcome here. Let's see. Page of Swords. Getting a higher perspective on something because somebody said something to you. And the Three of Pentacles at the back of the deck is working together, working. It's a teamwork card, so it's definitely about something that needs to be worked on. Page of Swords, it's like he's up on that higher ground. Something about a message coming towards you. Maybe you're getting the message. Something is inspiring you, and it's maybe this is giving you, or somebody else is giving you, a new perspective on something. You've got 3 pages here in this reading already, and pages are usually messengers and offers. This person is offering something. There's a fish in the cup. It's an offer with something, it's not an empty cup. It's an offer of substance. It's genuine, I'm hearing. So where do we go for your clarifiers? Okay, we do this one. Let's see, we'll get your clarifiers here. What do we have for this lovely collective today? This is very much looking like a connection, your relationships. What was it we were reading about at the beginning? Reading. Oh, jeepers. Sometimes my head just goes when I'm channeling. I might have to look at it again. I'm telling you. Let's see. Devil card with the Lovers. Can we clarify the Devil card with the Lovers, please? There we go. Yeah. 10 of Swords. There's been something that's been, it has to come to an end here. There's the Lovers card at the back of the deck. You can't make this stuff up. Nothing's going to bring me down. What is that song? There's a song been channeled there. Mighty fine and he's alright. Nothing gonna bring me down. I can't. Nothing gonna get me down. Devil card with the Lovers. Something has been breaking your heart here. It's been too much. This is the card of utter betrayal, being backstabbed, being, and it's dead. There's something that's dead. It's the death of codependency. And you're stepping into Lovers energy here. Look at, you've got 2 Lovers cards. You're not feeling change and bound, and you're not moving from a place of woundedness any longer. This is dead. This is your mentality as well. It talks about the Swords energy is about mentality. You do have the King of Swords here and what you need to focus on. Based on everything he's learned, this king, male or female, has learned what codependency looks like, what toxicity looks like regarding connections in particular, because the Lovers card here is making a decision to do things in your best interest from here forward. We've got it twice. It's a card of Gemini that might be prominent in your chart as well. So let's see the King of Swords. I'm loving this reading already. I love the vibe. It's a death to the old way of being. Recognizing now with your discernment as a King of Swords, you will recognize what's a healthy relationship versus what's I don't know where to put that crystal now. What's not, healthy. Let's see the King of Swords, please. These are coming out much faster than the previous 8 swords. Yeah, it's breaking out. You can use the swords. There's the Queen of Swords. Love this now. This is like almost the Queen of Swords turns her back on the past. She sets a boundary, a line in the sand. Do not pass. And the King of Swords takes action regarding things. It's about this is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on breaking those chains that bound you before. The chains are here. Could be symbolizing chains as well. And the Eight of Swords represents that trap of the mind. The King of Swords sees things clearly. He knows from his knowledge, tap into your intuition when you feel confused. It's also a card of transformation. There's butterflies all over the throne that he's sitting on here. And it's also living in your truth and authenticity. You can see that gorgeous blue robe on him, and there's a lot of blue in this, and this is speaking the truth and speaking from the knowledge that you have to now. Like, there's a lot of logic here. Swords represent facts and logic, and also memories and thoughts. But he's so, he's steadfast. He's looking right at us here. He's not afraid of facing the world down, of defining his boundaries. No more than this Queen of Swords. It's like a double confirmation here of you standing firm now. You need to stand firm in your boundaries, your intelligence. There's your butterfly again. So much transformation here. It's very representative of a transformation within you guys, where you were not self-serving, serving your best interests. Fight Club might mean something to someone. Sometimes his movies and songs come through when I channel. Let's see, Two of Cups in the recent past. What's the Two of Cups here, please? Thank you, Spirit. What is this Two of Cups for this reading? What? Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Things are changing, the divine timing. This is showing up for you at the right time. Something to do with a connection you had in the recent past. Um, it's like it was destined for you to have this connection in the recent past, whatever that is. Could have been with a water sign, doesn't have to be though. And clarified by that Wheel of Fortune here, this Two of Cups, it's like whatever relationship you had here, it's brought you to this place of, maturity, and it's helped you learn what serves you, what doesn't, where you don't stand up for yourself, when you don't stand by your boundaries of what can happen and all the rest of it. It's like also speaking to all your previous connections, up until now. And now the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor to bring in the good and to absolutely be like, it'll be blazingly obvious. The writing is on the wall, the flags are up, and you will know. So, it'll be so apparent, really. What serves you and what doesn't regarding connections. This is massive transformation and a big, big, level up regarding your emotional maturity here. Pages are also the students of the tarot to me, and you have three of them. Um, Ace of Wands is an opportunity, some kind of opportunity came in the recent past, or some source of inspiration I'm hearing in the recent past. And it's, you want to take inspired action regarding something. It spurred you on to your present at the moment. Let's see your star card. Card of Aquarius might be significant to you. Hierophant. Wow. Very spiritual messages here. Two of Swords. This is the decision. It talks about having to make a choice. And it's about choosing you now, choosing to listen to your higher power with hope in your heart and healing for your mind. I'm hearing, wow, guys, this is so powerful. I'm loving this for you. I think I might put him there. Yeah, your discernment, you're bossing up big time here in relation to your wishes, what it is you hope and wish for yourself. You're feeding, this lady here is feeding the emotional side as well as the material side of her life. Wow. Going after what it is you really wish, your soul really wishes for you in this life. I love this. Let's see the Page of Cups. Keep it simple is another thing. Free your mind there. See this Eight of Swords. I'm getting a message there just channeled as saying, it's time to keep things simple. It's time to simplify your life, you guys. So Page of Cups clarified by the Four of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups at the back of the deck. This is crazy. It's crazy, the change. I mean, look at that. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and now the Nine of Cups. Like, it's almost like it's turning on a sixpence. It's one of my phrases my mum used to use. She probably still does use it. So, Page of Cups, yeah, there's an emotional offer here coming through, or emotional support, I feel. And also, the card of rest is that Four of Swords. It's time for you to recover from something and integrate things. Rest is so important. Make sure you're getting your rest. I do feel like your dreams might be giving you messages, and pay attention to those dreams. Do write them down and have a look on the internet, even get AI to try and interpret them for you on Google or something. Because yeah, Page of Cups is a messenger. There's somebody coming in with an offer for you, or with some sage advice I'm hearing, and it is something you need to think about. Back of the deck, it's to do with your wish fulfillment. It's the Nine of Cups, and it's like wish fulfillment and also feeling self-sufficient emotionally. This is very much about you're operating from a place of self-love now rather than self-sabotage. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see your Empress card. What's the Empress? Yeah, when things get overwhelming, simplifying things is really helpful, I find as well. Come to think of it, it's like sometimes when stuff is overwhelming, I can actually go and pursue something else, add to my load of things, to be doing. Whereas Spirit is kind of guiding me to tell you guys this. Sometimes it's actually in your best interest to try and simplify and take down the amount of responsibilities that you have, and try and keep life a bit more simplistic. Like, tend to you, tend to your needs, make sure you get your rest, eating right, all of those sensible things. They're simple things, but they're, you know it's not easy to keep them going, like they say about recovery. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's straightforward. Let's see. Empress card here is being clarified by the Four of Wands. This is passing through a checkpoint. It's moving from one place to another, from the past into the future. It's a rite of passage I'm hearing with that Empress card. Knight of Cups is an offer coming in. This could be a present, a gift as well, the Page of Cups. But the Knight of Cups is somebody approaching you. Can be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But it's like everybody's coming towards this Empress, when you're looking this good. And the Empress energy oozes this magnetism. She's very fertile. Often she's pregnant and birthing something new into the world, a baby or otherwise. And she's very as above, so below in this image for me. I think it might be that little staff. It looks like a microphone. In fact, some of you could be going on stage in front of a microphone. That's so strange. I never had that message with the Empress card before. And it's like people are celebrating you. This is a card of celebration, passing through a checkpoint, through into alignment. I feel this is amazing. It's card number 4 in the tarot, or in the yeah, it's 4 swords. Why am I saying card number 4 in the tarot? I don't know, guys. I need to work on that throat chakra of mine, I reckon. But yeah, when you get to this place, you will feel it. Is what I'm hearing as well. Let's see your 3 of Swords. The Lover's card. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I couldn't have found a friend. But I only know that I've something. Oh God, see you again. You have to fill in the blanks on that one. Sorry, guys. There's that brain of mine forgetting the words of songs. Okay, 3 of Swords clarified by the Lovers. Fire and Rain is the song. Let's see. Ace of Wands at the back of the deck again. Inspiration. inspired action. The hand of God offering you an opportunity to do something that fills your cup, that makes you, one's energy, fires you up. Three of Swords clarified by the Lover's card. This to me is almost a motivation for the entire reading, and it's saying, there's been heartache in the past. Fire and rain. This is a learning and a healing from past betrayals, past connections that didn't work out. I have to cover up the bloody thing again. It's also to bring back that fire in you. It's like a resurrection energy, a death and then a resurrection. This being the death, and this being the healing. And now you're back, and the sun is shining down on you. Let's have a look at the Page of Wands. What's the Page of Wands, please, Spirit? The left ear is ringing. Page of Swords, and look at that. Page of Swords is the next card. Like you have so many people coming towards you to help you. You've got a lot of support here. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race is the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. It's the slowest moving knight in the tarot. It's been a long time coming. It's coming through here. But it's like you've tilled the land, So look at this image. Whatever you've done in the past, you've really prepared the ground to plant this seed of yours. Something about planting a seed. You're going forward now with this mastery. Self-mastery is coming through with that King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, and it's like you're taking all the right steps. You're doing, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, taking every step. There's diligence here. And in some aspects of your life, you have been this diligent. You've always shown up for yourself. And you've always had something on the horizon. So much yellow in that card. It's full of joy and it's satisfaction I'm getting as well. I can't believe I got a Page of Swords to clarify a Page of Wands. Page of Swords, as I said, is a higher perspective. This is your hopes and fears. You're hoping you'll be able to see exactly where you need to go and what you need to do and get that perspective to move forward with this passion that we've been talking about. Ace of Wands was there a minute ago. Now we have the Page of Wands, and it's like there's something here that will grow for 1000%, and it leads to success because it is this champion energy here of crossing the finish line, of triumph, getting to where you need to go, taking every step you've needed to take. You've laid the groundwork, I'm hearing from Spirit. You just need to move forward with certainty, with fire, ambition and clarity. I'm hearing. Can we get a card to clarify the Page of Swords, please, for the potential outcome? Thank you. There's our Empress again, back of the deck, Five of Cups. Oh man, yeah. You're getting clear on the fact that you're the Empress and you have been all this time. The Empress is the Queen of Queens, male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But I see it now. You've got this intelligence that's going before you, and reputation. I'm hearing goes before you. It precedes you. Isn't that what they say? Your reputation precedes you now. Empress energy. Look at this is you, as I said, in this place where everything grows and all your energy flows. I'm hearing. People want to work with you. You've got all these pages. You might have several children, maybe 3 kids coming through here with the 3 pages. But it is that thing, the Empress sits back, she delegates, she rules over the world, and people just come towards her and say, what do I need to do now? What do I need to do now? Tell me my instructions. I'm dying to do your bidding. I can't, I wouldn't be happier if I wasn't serving you. Like, as long as I'm serving you, I'm happy, sort of an energy, I should say. 5 of Cups, back of the deck. This is like the change to a place where you were in mourning. Look at focusing on these 3 cups here, which very much come back to this 3 of Swords. and it's like a reflection on the past has to end. Number five is the card of change, and you've got two cups here to begin with again. Look what's underneath it then. This is what's coming after this. Once you move on from processing the grief here from an ending, yeah, you're stepping into your sovereignty in total. You know, it's so much similarity between the Empress card there and this lovely Ten of Pentacles, which talks about building a legacy. Opportunities coming towards you. You should definitely say yes, because the opportunity now is for to change out of this lack mindset and embrace the help. You might have two or three children. These could be two kids, and you know, you as a parent, this could be a leader, and they're your disciples. You could be the emperor or empress here, and your servants are only delighted to be serving you. So that is your reading, you guys. Back at the deck, or the top of the deck, there he is, the Knight of Pentacles again. Having patience is the key here, and the end of this cycle is nigh with the World card. Guys, this has been such a beautiful reading. I'm going to close out today with your final message from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I hope that this resonated. What a gorgeous reading. I do feel this is a massively powerful transition you're going through. You've been putting in the work. It's been hard. It's been more than hard. There's a lot of swords in this reading. Um, you really have put in a lot of work to bring about this change in your perspective on relationships, perspective on your connections with people. Um, what was the message that I started the reading with? God, I'm getting back again because it's really driving me nuts. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, bring us our messages through of love and light into this space. Okay, let's have a quick look. Dropped out, never sending cards, never returning calls, being there for other people, or taking part in their lives. What a grace it has been to look at these relationships, to make my inventories in quiet, alone with the God of my understanding, and to go forth daily with a willingness to be honest and forthright, King of Swords, in my relationships. That's it. Step 8. I had dropped out. If I'd have just read that bit, huh? Okay, let's get your final message. We'll look at this gorgeous Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'll read the message for you once we receive. So I hope this resonated with you guys. Do like, share, and comment. And let's see what we get. Look at this beauty. All these cards are so beautiful. Why? It's not the how, it's the why I'm hearing. Card number 31. Okay, let's see what this has. I haven't pulled this card yet. 31 adds up to 4, which is about your stability. Why? Essential meanings. Motives, driving, intention. The power of knowing the why. The Oracle's message. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Relationship message. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do. Mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? and spend some time in introspection. The answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them. Sorry, I better read that sentence again. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Food for thought, folks. Have a think, do some journaling, and I will leave your message there. I will see you in the next one. If anything I say here resonates, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. It really, really, really helps the channel, and pass on these messages to others if you think they'll be of help to those that you know in recovery as well. I'll leave it there for today. I love you all. Namaste.